everybody, it's your boy Slipher The Sky Dragon back at it again, and today, holy hell, got everybody texting us, So, we are going to go through the new Star Wars update. We're going to check this video out, we're going to see what we see, we're going to go through it. Let's go. Looks like we got the Star Destroyer. That's Star Destroyer. Got some TIE fighters. Got Sky. I guess Sky is going to be the new lead for this update. The last one was Bright Bombers, so I guess Sky is going to be the new one. Examining the crash site. In this clip, so it looks like we're getting a lot of new builds. Some of them are going to be part of the castle sets, but it looks like they're adding some new toppers, some new extensions, some new buildings. So it looks like we're going to be getting some more flags, some little radar towers, and some new stuff to go with our towns. So it looks like the Republic is building a new city, using the vehicles. Like I said, you can see the flags up there. Looks like we're getting some new flags, some new goodies. Oh no! It's kind of like the Jurassic Park thing. So we got the Imperial Stormtroopers going over some plans. Sky sneaks up behind them, trying to check it out. Looks like she's probably going to get captured here in a second, or something like that. Oh no! Run, Sky! Run! Run! It's the Rebel Alliance! They found her! Oh no, the Star Wars lightsaber. Uh-oh. So let's see, we got the Imperial Stormtroopers. We got Chewbacca. Looks like that rake might be like I was going to say harvesting tool, but it's not a harvesting tool. It looks like it's going to be something along the same lines as the shovel. Maybe it'll be something we have to use to get the new materials that we need. But, so we got some rebels. We got C-3PO. We got some regular stormtroopers down at the bottom shooting some blasters. It shows the TIE fighters and the X-Wings. I don't think we're getting those vehicles just yet. Looks like it's just going to be something part of the Star Wars collab. Let's continue here, see if we get anything else. Oh yeah, she's in the cantina. Is that a slurp juice? She's taking on that slurpity slurp slurp. Oopsie, saw that already. Let's go back over here. And this is Kaz. Hopefully this video doesn't get demonetized because I'm using his video, but we're going to go over this again and see what he has to say real quick. So we'll pull this back.
Blasters, new items, brand new villages. Welcome back. From lightsabers, blasters, new items, brand new villages, and so much more. This is everything you need to know about LEGO Fortnite Star Wars. So the team over at LEGO Fortnite dropped a 2-minute Star Wars Rebel Adventure cinematic trailer onto their YouTube channel this morning. And if you haven't seen that, it's actually what's playing in the background right now. And if you want to watch it with audio, you can check it out in the description. But along with that, they dropped patch notes. This is going to be absolutely everything that you're going to need to know about this new update, so you can...
So these are the patch notes. We're going to go over it and see exactly what we get.
Be prepared ahead of time. Go ahead and drop a like on this video so you can come back to it and reference it for all things V29.40. Guys, I know I've said this before, but by far this is the craziest update that we've ever gotten in this game all at once. The amount of new content is insane, and I want to get this to you guys as fast as possible. So let's jump straight into the patch notes and get into this.
So I know you guys are going to see me pausing and unpausing and talking. It's just so I don't get demonetized. This is Kaz, whatever his name is. This is his video, so we're just kind of, we got to see the cinematic just with a little bit of me voiceovering, just so it doesn't get demonetized. But this is someone else's video. If you want to see this actual video, I don't know if there'll be a link in the description, but you can go to his YouTube page.
LEGO Fortnite Star Wars begins May 3rd with the V29.40 update.
So V29.40. So everybody's been saying that this is going to come out May 3rd. So, but it's not been said like May 3rd, 4 a.m. and then May the 4th be with you is when we get this, or if it's actually tonight and we get it tomorrow, like tonight at 4 a.m. and then May 3rd tomorrow with the, it's tomorrow, right? Yeah, so tomorrow, and we'll have this available tomorrow, and then Fortnite gets their update on the 4th. We don't know yet. I don't know yet. I've been trying to find out. I can't find it, so...
In this update, the Rebellion and Galactic Empire will rift into your LEGO Fortnite worlds. The Empire will be coming in...
So, they're going to get rifted in, they're going to crash, and they're going to be setting up... so this is kind of like where people have been wanting the Dark Forest, like a new area. So they're kind of leading up to that... So they're going to do this. They might do like a little combo thing just shortly after this, leading up to the release of the Dark Forest, which supposedly is going to be on Halloween. So like a spooky theme, new area. So this in and of itself is a new area. You have to get the binoculars so you can scope out and find your... Rebel base, so it's not going to be something like it's going to be in the same area for everyone. This is going to be a new zone that you can go to and explore and do your missions and all that.
In peace, but the rebels will help the rebels survive by building up the rebel village and unlocking tools like lightsabers, DL-44 blasters, and the thermal detonators to deal with any...
So basically you have the regular blasters, then you have the Wookiee bow, so it's going to be another bow blaster kind of thing, and then you get the little detonator, so it's like a little round puck, so it's probably going to be either something you can set down or throw down, and it's basically like the boom barrel. I don't know if it's going to have like a little detonator thing that you got to push the detonator to make it blow up, but so a bomb. So you're getting a bomb, I think 2 different types of blasters, and then the Wookiee bow are the new weapons that are coming out.
Foes you may encounter. While aiding the rebellion, make progress in the LEGO Pass Rebel Adventure, which has free and premium rewards inspired by the Tatooine. Wow, so already, like I said, we got a brand new village, we got lightsabers, we got blasters, we got thermal
So you just saw the lightsaber. Sorry I didn't pause there, but I wanted to kind of get to this screen without going pause, pause. So these are the two new blasters. That little puck that you see, that's the detonator, little bomb thing, and then you got the Wookiee bow blaster thingamajig. So these are the four, I guess, new types of weapons. You're gonna have to get a new type of material. I don't know exactly what it's called, but he's gonna say it here. So there's like a rough version, like they have rough amber and then they have cut amber. So you're gonna get two different versions of that. So you'll get a rough version and then a refined version, and then that's how you make all of these
detonators, and we even have basically a battle pass for this. Let's keep.
Oh no! Oh damn it!
We got blasters, we got thermal detonators, and we even have.
So this is the new battle pass for LeGo. LeGo's never had a battle pass, so I guess this time around they're gonna have a battle pass. So you're gonna get a few different things as you progress through this battle pass. It looks like on the free side of it, we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 different decor items. I just kind of started getting into decorating. My thing has always been more function over fashion. So if I'm putting down a cabinet that's going in one of my guys' rooms, if it can't be used for storage space, then I just don't use it. If you guys have ever been on any of my maps, you've probably noticed that I don't have a lot of decorations, couches, bookshelves. I mean, they don't do anything. It's not like they can go and grab one of those books and sit at a table and read a book. So to me, I've never really used any of these, but some of them are looking kind of cool, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the 8th one, it looks like there's, I don't know if they're lights or like radio towers or something like that. I'll be going over all of this once the pass comes out and we can actually go down and get the descriptions of these things. But for the most part, on the free side of it, you're going to get 10 little decor packs, and then you're going to get one prefab. So it's going to be the cantina building. Looks like the cantina building. And then if you spend 1,400 V-Bucks, you get the premium track upgrade. You'll get Chewbacca instantly instead of having to buy him individually for what's probably going to be like 2,500 V-Bucks. So you'll get Chewbacca instantly, plus access to the second layer of rewards. On that side of it, this is where you're going to get more bang for your buck. You're going to get the free skin. I think once you get the Chewbacca skin, you get it for Battle Royale and for LeGo. So once you get that skin, you have that for both of those. But down at the bottom here, this is where it gets like, you're going to get way more, prefabs. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of decor items, and then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buildings, or 7 prefabs, ranging from small buildings to the big galactic Durr Burger building. I was never really a big fan of the Durr Burger set. I didn't buy it. It just didn't make any sense to me. Yeah, you do get all the extra different colored build stuff, like the walls and stuff, but I'm never going to use any of that to build with. Like orange and blue was never really like colors that I really thought, oh yeah, I'm going to build me an orange house or orange and blue house. So we're not doing that. But yeah, so we get 7 builds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 builds on that upgraded tier, and you get 1 build on the regular tier. And it's going to be one of those things where you have to do missions. You got to go to your rebel base. You got to give them materials so they can finish upgrading their town. And once they do that, then you'll get the the new workstation. That's where you get your bowcaster, your little laser guns, and where you get your lightsaber. Actually, I think the lightsaber you get once you help them start upgrading. One second, I'll be right back. Hello. Hello. Oh, no, yeah, that's fine. I'm still here. So you're gonna come do that for me, right? Okay, yeah, I'll be here. Okay, sounds good. Oh, yeah, you're on Miracle Mile. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I had somebody coming down to give me an estimate on my yard. I gotta get my yard taken care of. It's looking pretty gangly right now, but it was winter time and it was raining and everything was getting a little long. So we gotta finish this up. He's gonna be here in 15 minutes, so let's rock and roll.
Basically a battle pass for this. Let's keep going. Start your rebel adventure. The Galactic Empire is in hot pursuit of a band of rebels who need your help. The Empire and rebels are unknowingly heading to a rift to your world, which will lead them into a new island in your world. This island will stick around even after V29.4 is here.
So basically what they're saying is this is a permanent update. This is not just a collab. This is going to be something that once it's set in your island, it's there permanently. So you'll be able to still make the blasters, the bow, and still have the lightsaber. So this is going to be something that's permanent, which is good because we did need permanent content. We don't need stuff that's just going to be here for a minute and then disappear.
Before investigating the Empire crash site, you should check on your rebel allies. You'll receive a pair of macro binoculars after the crash, which will point to your rebel village.
So basically, it's just like a set of binoculars. It's probably gonna have maybe some kind of like when you look at it, it's gonna go blah, 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 and it's gonna show you like where your spot is. So now I don't know if because there's two factions, so I don't know if you can be a rebel or an imperial. Like I don't know if you can be on the other side, like to get the red saber. I don't know if you could do half and half just so you unlock both. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could basically be like a double agent kind of thing, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything else about it just yet.
This rinky-dinky shelter on Star Wars Island needs your help becoming a full-on Rebel headquarters. The Rebel Village can level up all the way to level 10. How to level it up? Complete objectives like supplying resources and...
So this is basically how you do it. Like I said, you'll have to give your base supplies like wood and granite and stuff so they can rebuild their buildings or build up their base building and help them reestablish a town in your world, since apparently they can't get back to where they're going or where they're from because it's going to be permanent here now. So it'll be another level 10 village. So now I think you have 5, because I don't know why everybody calls this a biome, but it's the shore biome. It's not a biome. If anything, this should be a new biome because you do have new enemies, new weapons, probably a boss, which is going to be Darth Vader or the Dark Imperials or whatever they're going to call those. So this should be considered a new biome. The shore thing, you didn't get any animals, you didn't get nothing, you just got some docks. That was it.
Constructing rebel buildings. If you plan on becoming a local hero, don't worry about saying goodbye to your rebel neighbors anytime soon. The rebel villages will remain beyond V29.40. That's absolutely amazing to hear that this will stick around after the update. And if you look at the promotional key art, you'll see that it looks like it's actually in the desert biome. I know I read out that it says it'll lead them to a new island in your world, so I'm not sure if that means they'll literally be on an island in our world or if they're just spawning into our islands. That part's a little confusing, but
So that's what I was talking about as far as like new biome. Like it doesn't show. It does show that hey, that looks like it's in the desert, but that just might be one of the areas it may spawn in. It might even spawn in like near the desert, but off the shore, which is still considered like water, kind of, because they have little islands, and if you step on those islands and you pull up your map, it says water instead of shore or dry valley. Might be showing up in those areas, might show up in an area you haven't explored yet. Nobody knows.
I'm assuming it'll just be a naturally generated structure, kind of like the ones we already have in game now. And might I add, these look super exciting. They use some of the prefabs that are already in the game, but there's also some new structures that I haven't seen yet, along with some new props and other.
So that gray building, it looks like one of the castle builds, but it looks like it has some new stuff added to it, some new types of windows. Also with the shack builds, it looks like some of the windows will have the flags in them. Let me see here. I don't know what this thing is in the corner over here with what looks like a propane tank on top of it, but who knows if that's just something that's you can just put down like the hay bales. It just doesn't do anything. It looks like we're getting some different tiles, like the tiles with the orange. It looks like those are going to be some like new path tiles to put down. But not too much else. It looks like they're just reskinning some of the dock builds, some of the castle builds, and some of the like treehouse kind of towers. Looks like they're just kind of, reskinning some of that to add the rebel and the imperial flags.
Their building materials. Not gonna lie, I go to Disneyland all the time, and if you didn't know, Disneyland has a Star Wars land inside of it, so I'm super in the know with all of this lore, and it's extra exciting to me. You can even see here that our character is wearing a cape, so maybe as you upgrade this village, you'll get assigned a cape, which is pretty cool. He's also holding a blaster. If you look around, you can obviously see that it's also decked out in all of the Rebellion props. Anyway, let's keep on going. Crash the crash site. Be warned, the crash site of the Empire Star Destroyer isn't the Empire's end. Instead, the Empire will try to make your world their home. They'll be surrounding the crash site with camps, and it's up to you to infiltrate them and take back your world. After spending some time with the rebels, find these bases with the help of your macro binoculars. And here's an image of the macro binoculars. So this is a new item, like I mentioned earlier. It looks like it won't be super useful outside of finding bases, but it's a new item nonetheless. And below the item on the update page, it says you can make macro binoculars yourself. Unlock the recipe by adding a plastoid to your inventory. What's a plastoid? We still don't.
Plastoid, so that's going to be the new material. So I'm thinking that's going to be something that the rebels are going to drop. It's probably something that their armor is made out of. So when you kill them, it's going to be one of the things that they drop. So I don't know if they're going to drop bones and plastoid, just like how the skeletons drop bones and weapons, or the ones in the caves, like they drop bright core and bones and weapons. So it's probably going to be something like that. Like you kill the Imperial guys and they drop the plastoid. I don't think it's going to be something you can just harvest. Like you have to go fight for it.
Well, no, like the look of the Imperial architecture, you can choose.
So see how he's fighting this Imperial stormtrooper? It looks like that's where you're going to get it from. So when you kill these guys in the base, they're going to drop that plastoid.
Not to damage the camps and keep them and their inhabitants beyond V29.40. Nice to see that they're really emphasizing that this stuff will remain beyond the update, because that was a big question a lot of people had. Continuing on though, it's time to talk about the lightsabers and other gear. So lightsabers, are you civilized or are you secretly on the dark side? Whatever your answer is, different colored lightsabers are waiting for you in your world. You won't get these in LEGO Fortnite by crafting them. Instead, you'll unlock yours by helping the rebel build their village. With your lightsaber in hand, you can collect even more. Lightsabers are a powerful tool in LEGO Fortnite. In fact, they're so powerful that they need time to recharge after combat.
So powerful as to what? Are they going to be able to cut down trees? Are they going to be able to break stone? Are they going to be able to, break the ore, like the the malachite or the obsidian? Like, are we gonna be able to use it as an axe, like we did with the sword when we were using the iron sword to cut down trees or whatever? So is it gonna be able to do that too, or is it only just super strong when you're fighting?
Use them when the time is right. Dang, so that completely goes against my predictions, but it's also pretty interesting because I don't really know if we have many items that have a cooldown like that. I'm wondering how long you'll be able to use it for before it has a cooldown, because I'm thinking for something like a brute, this would be amazing. I'm sure it does way more damage than something like a sword, so it'll be interesting to use this and find out exactly how powerful it is when the update drops. It's also good to know that you're not going to have to just go to your crafting bench to build this. You're going to have to help the rebels build up their village. I'm assuming this will be like other village rewards you get in your normal villages, so be on the lookout for that. Continuing on though, more items. We got the bowcaster, the detonator, and blaster. Don't just bow out when a foe is near. Defend yourself with the new Star Wars items craftable at a rebel workbench. Rebel workbenches are also new. Bowcaster launches a coral that deals damage and then explodes in an area. Unlock the recipe by adding Durasteel.
So it's like an explosive arrow. So it'll shoot the whatever it is. It'll stick to them, cause damage, and then blow up and cause more damage.
Your inventory. DL44, there's no substitute for a good blaster at your side. Unlock the recipe by adding Durasteel to your inventory yet again. E11, a standard issue blaster from the Imperial Stormtrooper.
So you have Durasteel and Plastoid. So that looks like those are going to be the two new materials that you got to start farming.
Troopers, unlock the recipe by adding scrap Durasteel to your inventory.
So Durasteel and scrap Durasteel. So basically rough amber and cut amber, but it's not like a jewel, it's metal, so it'll be more like marble and then marble slab, so it'll be, scrap steel and steel.
And then the thermal detonator, the bounty hunter's detonator of choice. This thrown explosive affects a wider area than dynamite.
So there we go, it's a throw explosive, so you throw it, it might stick or land somewhere close by them and cause AoE, area of effect damage.
Unlock the recipe by adding Durasteel to your inventory. You see all the items on screen here. If I had to guess, this is the bowcaster because it looks like a bow. The DL44 is probably the better blaster of the two, so I would assume it's this one. The standard issue E11 would be this one here, and then of course the thermal detonator is this thing right here, which you can throw kind of like dynamite. But like we just read, there's a new rebel workbench, and it says you'll unlock the recipe by adding a plastoid to your inventory. Keep your lightsabers, bowcasters, D11s, E11s, thermal detonators, and rebel workbenches even after the V29.40 update. So again, they're emphasizing that. And if you thought we were done, we're only about halfway through the patch notes. So let's continue onwards with the LEGO Pass Rebel Adventure. This pass has unlockable in-game rewards like the Tatooine Turret and Tank Bundle, the Mos Eisley Blue Milk Bar Bundle, and more. As you can see here, it says gain studs as you complete quests and help the rebels settle into the world of LEGO FortNite. So it looks like you can complete challenges inside of LEGO.
So basically it's like a bounty puck, from what it looks like. It's over here where it says stud 3000. So you're collecting bounty pucks to get your stuff.
FortNite to either complete the free or paid pass. The free pass looks like it'll just give you a ton of props with a nice prefab at the end, and then it looks like what I would assume is the paid pass down at the bottom here. You've got a ton more building prefabs along with some more props and things like that. The next image they show us is the Mos Eisley Marketplace build, which is the final reward for the free version, so here's a better detailed look at that. If you don't plan on spending any V-Bucks, you can expect to get this, which is actually super cool. One of the first nice free builds that we're getting in this game, so W LEGO FortNite for that. The premium reward track costs 1,400 V-Bucks and has 11 more rewards you can unlock while unlocking the free reward track. You don't need to complete extra quests. This track has 4 decor bundles and 7 builds, including the Dusty Der Burger build as the final reward, which you can see right here. Again, this one looks amazing. These Star Wars themed sets are just crazy. I mean, I would have never expected FortNite Lego Star Wars. I can't wait till we have physical sets, and I hope they bring these out one day. That would be so sick. I would build.
It looks like that's where they're going.
Anyway, just for unlocking the premium reward track, you'll instantly unlock the Chewbacca outfit. This Wookiee co-pilot of the Millennium Falcon has a LEGO style and a FortNite style. This is what that guy looks like. You've seen him in some promotional images already. And then they give us a heads up on the timeline saying that you can progress this pass up until July 23rd, 2024.
So until July 23rd is the progression of the pass. So once this comes out, you need to really hammer this because it's not going to be out for very long. And anything that you miss from this pass is not coming back. So if you plan on doing this, you need to hammer that out just like you would in regular FortNite.
or the free rewards, premium rewards, and Chewbacca outfit are not exclusive to the pass, and you may be able to purchase them at a later date in the shop. So I guess they're not a limited time thing. You can actually get them.
It's a limited time thing if you're doing them with the 1400 V-Bucks, but if they go into the shop, they're going to be considered kits, so you're going to have to buy them as a kit. So if I were you, just spend the 1400 V-Bucks, get them, be done with it.
Them later on if you purchase them with V-Bucks, and that is basically the end of it. The last thing we got here are some...
Alright everybody, that's pretty much it. I gotta go, my guy's here, but thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. And as always, after